Hey guys, it's Sam. Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be unbagging my July top box. We're getting pretty close to the end of the month. I'm pretty sure tomorrow's the 1st. What day is it? It's Tuesday, Wednesday the 1st, Thursday 2nd. Yeah, so tomorrow is the 1st. So like per usual, I kind of left it pretty late to the end of the month. So I do apologize for that, but we're getting to it now. So as per usual, I will review everything that I got in my June top box, kind of let you guys know my thoughts and opinions on it. And then we will get to opening my next one. Also, if you want to see a video for the look that I have on right now, I will be uploading a video very shortly after this. I filmed it before this, but I thought it was more important that this video get up actually before the end of July. So I will be putting that one up probably in a couple days, like Thursday or Friday this week. So keep an eye out for that. It will be coming very, very soon. So let's get into everything that was in last month's sorry. I get too many subscription boxes. I can't even keep track of them all. Top box. These are the 4 products I got last month. So this first one is this Allumiere Vitamin Rich Smoothing Facial Primer. I don't know exactly what this stuff was supposed to be doing. When I first kind of swatched it, it kind of gave me the same sort of feel as like the Hourglass Veil Primer, or even a little bit like my Urban Decay Self-Adjusting Primer. Like that was the kind of texture it had. But honestly, this stuff is super, super greasy feeling. Like I had it in my like get rid of box because I knew I didn't like it, but I couldn't really remember why I didn't like it. And then I put it on my hand and like my hand still feels greasy and my fingers still feel really greasy. And I just don't like that. Especially I would think if you had like a more oily complexion. Like I'm kind of okay because mine's very, very drying. So it's probably okay that I'm introducing a little bit of oil into it. But if you had an oilier skin complexion, definitely stay away from this. It is, it says for all skin types, that I personally don't think so. I didn't like the way it was. It didn't really mess with my makeup that much sitting on top of it, but I just had that kind of greasy feeling all day long. The smell of it is also not great. It kind of has like a plasticky smell, which is not ideal. I do, like, my primers don't need to smell like anything, but I certainly don't want them smelling like plastic or chemicals. So for that reason, I'm not going to use this anymore. I'm probably just going to chuck it, and I wouldn't recommend this to anybody else. Now, if you've had a different experience with that, awesome. But for me personally, it just wasn't going to work. Next thing I got is this Nude by Nature translucent loose finishing powder. I have a love but more hate relationship with this company. I've tried 3 of their products now, and I went in stores with the idea that I was like, oh yeah, this is awesome. A whole new company coming out, Nude by Nature. It's going to be all like, really, really natural kind of products. And I didn't like most of them. This is no different. I found that it just made my makeup look really cakey. Because when I use translucent powder, I don't set my whole face with it, if that makes any sense. I sort of use it just to set where I put my concealer. So under my eyes, around my chin, as you can see, I've got some serious breakouts right now. Definitely around my nose, even in between my eyebrows, I break out a ton. And I'm probably going to start breaking out along here pretty soon. I can just sense that it's coming. So that's kind of where I put setting powder when I use it, because then I bronze my whole face afterwards with another powder. So I feel like that kind of locks in my foundation as well. And I don't want to have too many layers of powder going. This just made wherever I put it look cakey, and you definitely don't want your under eyes looking cakey. I mean, I don't want my chin looking that way either. But if your under eyes are all of a sudden looking cakey, then it looks worse than when you concealed it in the first place. So for me, just not my favorite, not even close. More like not my least favorite either. I've had some pretty bad setting powders, but this is definitely one of them. Again, not a really big fan. Next thing I got was this Douce Fierce and Fine graphic pen. When I swatched it, I thought, yeah, it's pretty fine tip. It leaves a really black line. Also, the lasting power of this stuff is crazy, crazy good. I did put it on the one day, and then I screwed it up, and I couldn't even get it off. Like, I had to go in with like a couple Q-tips worth of like eye makeup remover. So for that reason, it's super long lasting, very black, very thin tip. For me personally, the reason it doesn't work is the tip is just way too stiff. There's no flexibility in it. And I kind of rely on that flexibility because I like to sort of push down and drag. With this, there wasn't much dragging to be done. Like, I like to lightly do it. In this one, you had to be very, very using the tip. It's just too stiff of a tip for me. I prefer a flexible one. Other than that, this product is great. So if you are unlike me and you do like a more firm tip, definitely check this out. I would highly recommend it, but for me personally, it just didn't work. And the last thing that I got is the Smashbox Superfan Mascara, and this is okay. There's nothing wrong with it. The tip is like one of those little rubberized ones, and I do have my Benefit Roller Lash, which has a similar tip to this. It just has like I can't curve this way, like a little curve. Oh my gosh, why don't my hands work? Okay, there's a curve in it, but the curve goes that way. So, which I find is better for like separating and lifting my lashes almost, and then I would put a I can't talk today. A volumizing mascara over top of that just to make them really pop. This one did an okay job. It definitely separates them. I didn't find that it lengthened at all. And I mean, it does just say it's fanned out, so I would just think that means separating. So it is really good for that really fine bristles. So I really liked that. But would this take the place of my Benefit? No, it wouldn't. Will I use it up? Yeah, I definitely would. So overall, I guess from last month's top box, I really only kind of liked one thing, and that was the mascara. Like, that's the only thing I'm going to continue to use. So let's hope that they do better this month. Now, this feels heavy, like just feeling the bag. I can feel that there's like some pretty full-size stuff in here. So let's get in here. Okay, so so yeah, there is some pretty hefty stuff. Oh my God, is that nail polish? I'm going to lose my mind. So it came in a nice light pink, kind of a baggy. I hate nail polish, so let's just get that over and done with. Of course, it's more nail polish because I don't have enough of this already, and I never use it. I actually had really nice long nails going, and then I chipped one at work, and that for me was warrant enough to chew them all off. So this is another Pretty Woman nail polish. I've had nail polishes from. This is a really pretty color, I will say that. It's like a pink, but it looks like almost like it's got like a more like pearlescent finish, like a shiny finish. It is really pretty. This is in the color So Minaj. Nicki Minaj, I don't really know. It is really pretty. Pretty Woman nail polishes for me don't last because I'm really hard on my nails. I'm sure if I did my toes with it, it would be fine, but I've had a ton of these just from different top boxes and subscription boxes. I literally have a pile sitting over right in that corner of different kind of nail polishes and stuff that I'm going to give to Megan the next time I see her because she is a nail polish fiend. So that's going to get added to there so she can kind of take a look at how she feels about it, but I don't like it. Next thing I got, this is a complimentary sample, and it's a Dove exfoliating body polish, but it's crushed macadamia and rice milk. I recently discovered I am kind of allergic to tree nuts, and macadamia nuts are definitely a tree nut. And it's not even just consumption, like because of the way that the oils are, I have discovered that like if Tom eats them and then like kisses me on the cheek or whatever, like I break out in hives. I'm not going to try this because that terrifies me. So maybe I'll give it to my mom and see if she wants to give it a try or something like that, but it is just a complimentary sample. So it's not even like considered one of the items that normally comes in. So nothing against Topbox. They couldn't have known that I was allergic. So I'll kind of give them an out on that one. Next thing in here, I've actually had this exact product before. This is the Standing Ovation Mascara from Elizabeth Arden. This stuff is actually pretty good. I've used it. I think I've used this one before. If not, no, I haven't, but they look literally exactly the same. So this is the Lasting Impression, and this is the Standing Ovation. So they're pretty much exactly the same. I really liked the Lasting Impression one. What does this one say that it's going to do? Volume and curl intensity. Okay, pump up the volume with this high performance, high intensity. Our supersized brush amplifies builds and curls for a bold fanned out look. So let's take a look at the brush, and I will definitely get to trying this. Oh, wow. All right. So yeah, it is a really pretty big brush. So that's awesome. I will give that. Is that really different from this brush? Let's just take a look. Oh yeah. Okay. This one was like shaped like a Christmas tree. So that's awesome. I will definitely give that a shot. I really liked the last one that I got from them. So maybe, who knows, this one will be just as good. Put that up there. I've got a 20% off coupon for this company. So if anybody wants it, there it is. And that's because they gave me some. So this is the Truffle Therapy Whipped Polishing Cleansing Cream with Truffle Extract. So to renew dry and dull skin while providing extra care. So that's cool. So there's soothing sweet almond oil. I don't know. Again, See, I don't know how far to push the allergy. Like, I don't know if it's really going to be a problem or not when using it in skincare. Does anybody else have a tree nut allergy? Maybe that can like enlighten me on this. Like, are cosmetic products like this and lotions and stuff really going to affect me that much depending on where I use it? Maybe let me know. I got to do some more research in it. If I can try it, I will try it. If not, maybe I'll find some reviews online or something like that and let you guys know. And the last thing is something I have tried. This is AVENE thermal spring water. This stuff is pretty expensive from what I recall. I had a really, really bad skin incident when I was in high school where I was getting really bad breakout and we couldn't figure out what it was from. So the girl at the pharmacy gave me like a clay mask to try and it made me break out even worse. Like I got a rash all right here. And this was the only thing that would calm it down. Every time I've ever had like a skin issue, like a year or two ago, I had another skin problem where I got like these little scaly things like on a part of my face and all over my body. This was the only thing that could calm them down. This stuff is fantastic. If you're ever looking for a thermal water, I would highly, highly recommend this one. It is a little bit more on the pricey side, but in my opinion, totally, totally worth it. So that's everything that was in the top box. Honestly, knowing the price that this is, this pays for the top box alone. So even if I can't use the Truffle therapy and I don't like the mascara and what else came in this? Oh, whatever. I don't care about the nail polish. So even if that's the case, this pays for the box and it's the top box in itself. So I am happy with that. So that's it for this month's top box. Keep an eye out for next month's, which will probably come up like closer to September because that's just the way that my life has been rolling lately. So if you like this kind of video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. And I will catch you guys next time. Bye.